What's going on, Shrewd Stock Squad? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, do yourselves a favor, hit that subscribe button, come join the Discord, link is in the Patreon below. We're building wealth out here. None of this is financial advice. Now let's get into the video. All right, guys, take a look at the portfolio. You know how I say it, I show everything open and transparent, and I tell you this because I'm showing you all of my gains, every input, all of this has changed. None of this thing has changed. We're on this journey to $1 million. That means I show you the green days and the red days and everything in between. And this is what happened, all right? We got interesting market right now. We got an interesting market. Let me just show you the plays of the day that I did, all right? So Disney, Apple, these two things, Disney took a hit, Apple took another hit. And what I did was, luckily, Sidious had its run up, thank God for that. And that was able to help us, keep the portfolio going. But if we take a look right here, we still have a way to go. We still have that. This is not even with the catalyst coming. So you can just imagine what it's about to do then. So we still got to wait for those phase 3 trial results to get reviewed by the DMC. But once the FDA can go through, not the FDA, the DMC can review the phase 3 trial results, you already know that thing's going to run. Other stock, shout out if you got in on the play. I showed it yesterday in yesterday's video. ADVM, guys, this thing ran up today too, 3.69%. We still got time on this one though. This one we're still waiting for. It was May 3rd, I think, is our time frame. First week of May, that's when we're going to be looking to get out of this one, but there still has some room to grow. If you're looking to make a position in it, you can consider it right now. This is going to be a shorter term play, maybe just a week or two like that, and then we can rinse and repeat, guys. Because I'm growing this portfolio to $1 million, all right, this is not how you build wealth. What I do in this portfolio is not to build wealth, because my time frame is 2 years, right? Don't mimic the plays like I do, one-on-one like that. If you need help actually building wealth, there's no better place than the Discord. And I'm not saying this is not just me saying it. You've seen the other comments and posts that I've made for you guys. We've really helped people get their foundation right and build it from that. If you need any advice on it, please do me one favor. Take a look at that first video I've made on how to invest for beginners. That video right there lays it out, like very good step-by-step idea of how you can consider building wealth, building a portfolio out. So don't mimic the moves I do here, all right, guys? It's you got to do your own due diligence. What's your risk versus reward tolerance and everything like that, all right? So we got into that ADVM yesterday. I gave you that play. CYCN, this one I gave to our Discord family yesterday. And this one, this is also going to be a shorter term play. This one we're hoping for the catalyst to come out maybe in a week, quite honestly. This is just going to be held for a few more days. They're going to have a catalyst coming out in, I think it's April 28th or 27th is the date. Yeah, they're going to be providing an update on their phase 2 trial results. And this is probably just going to be a small term hold. I bought this thing just this morning. And so we're going to go with that. This is a buy the rumor, sell the news type of deal. And reason why I keep doing this, guys, the reason why you're seeing me do these shorter term plays is because I got to make this wealth come a little bit faster, in the sense where it's a 2-year journey, like I said. So I have to go in and out of plays like that. I got to put money in and take money out. So it's a buy the rumor, sell the news. This is not a long-term hold. I don't have too many of those. Even Disney and Apple, these are not long-term holds in this portfolio. They are in my main portfolios, the ones where I've been investing to build everything. But that's not going to be for this portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have money sitting there. So what I did was I took money out from a couple of $1,000s out from Apple today. I put my positions in ADVM, CYCN, VERU, and SEAC. These are the plays that I'm doing right now, and they all have different catalysts coming for you, all right? I'm the only person out here who's going to show you the money where I'm actually going to put my money where my mouth is, like this. And if you appreciate this sort of transparency, you got to just join the family here. And to join the family, all you got to do is subscribe. That's all we ask, all right? But this company, they were in the news actually a while ago. They were really big on YouTube a little while ago. So what they're doing is they have their phase 2 trial data being presented at a ESMO conference on May 5th to May 8th, all right? May 5th to May 8th, that's the catalyst date. If you're going to write this stuff down and you're going to try to take some notes, keep that in mind, all right? They're working on a breast cancer drug. And let me tell you something, breast cancer treatment is, when you go into these biopharma plays, all right, what you really want to do is look for plays that are creating drug technology, things like that, where it's new and innovative, something, or there is no existing treatment, there's no existing product, or the products that exist are terrible. That's where you really have to see, because there's plenty of biopharma plays and they don't get the run-ups like you'd imagine. Even then, some of them may end up losing money while you'd be expecting a run-up. Seriously, the ones that get this are the ones that have the most hype around it. Let me explain something. Biopharma plays is something that it's a different ball game when you're going to go into this thing. These are not stocks that you can always just necessarily buy and hold, just do that. That's where you get burned, guys. Especially in some of these stocks like this. Look, like, if you can just consider this, had they never had these sort of, like, imagine holding this thing from 2016. You have no idea where this thing can go. This stock can easily come crashing down. It can go anywhere. Biopharma plays, we don't fall in love with the stocks, guys. We don't fall in love with the stocks. We play them for what we need them for, and then we throw them to the side, all right? That's just the way we got to play some of these stocks, all right? So we're going to keep this thing for now. We're going to keep the run-up going up until the May 5th time frame. I'm probably going to sell it even before the May 5th. Probably on May 4th, I'm going to end up selling this thing. And basically, they have an analyst price target on this one for what, like 20, let me take a look, 2360. Has great upside potential, in my opinion. You just saw that this thing came crashing down during the that whole market correction we've been going through. We got a good catalyst. We got a good product. Company's fine. I'm expecting this one to have a good run up. But again, none of this is financial advice. Go back to the beginning. I say none of this is financial advice. Do your own due diligence, all right? And last one we got in on was SEAC, guys. This one, I'm expecting, this is going to be a real quick one. Also, roughly like a week long or less than that, and I'm going to play it safe like that. Just mean my position in on this stock. And that's really where the portfolio is sitting at today. So overall, we're up, like a 1%, not much. But one thing I got to bring to everyone's attention, all right? Let's take a look at the whole market, all right? Because I don't just teach you the plays to get in on. You'll find hundreds of channels that will teach you which plays you can get in on. What I'm going to show you is how to consider building wealth in the meantime. You can't just go from one hot play to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. That's not how you build wealth. Even though in this journey I'm showing you, 100K to 1 million in this time frame, it's risky. This is the reason why I say this. It's risky. You cannot be building your entire foundation, your wealth off of that. There's a reason Warren Buffett isn't doing this. Let me explain this. If Warren Buffett knew that NEO is going to hit $100 and NEO is going to be doing this, NEO is going to be doing that, Palantir is going to do this, Palantir, he would shift a big chunk of money into that stuff. And not to say they don't invest in it. Understand, Berkshire Hathaway invests a lot of money in a lot of places. That's not to say that. But you get what I'm saying? Is that how he built his wealth? Now he can do it. Now I can do these risky plays, right? Now you see me going into these biopharma plays. Now you see me playing with Zomedicas. Now you see me doing this. But is that how I built my wealth? Is that how Warren Buffett built his wealth? You guys, you got to ask yourself, where do you want to be in life and who's there right now? Not to say you copy the moves one for one, right? But you take it as an idea. What did they do right that I could apply now? I want you guys to get the mindset. I cannot tell you guys, being a millionaire, building wealth, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. And this market today, yeah, we took a dump, all right, at the end there. Joe Biden put out the news about, capital gains tax that he wants to put out there about, I think it's going to be over 40% of this thing goes through. And the market doesn't like it, guys. The market is very overreactive. You have to realize this. If a little bit of good news comes out, it's going to get really excited. If a little bit of bad news comes out, it's going to get really depressed. You got to think of the market like a bipolar relationship you're in. You and the market, this is a bipolar relationship. Some days it can be stable. Some days it can do good. Some days it's nice. Some days it's on medications. It's being stable. Other times, though, it misses its dose of the medications. And if it gets a little bit of bad news, it's going to overreact. It's not gonna think straight. It's not gonna do its right thing. I need you to remember that. Remember that. Now, if you can remember that when you're dealing with the market, you can take away your emotions in those times. All right, guys. I know I give some analogies here and I say all this stuff. I say this because it can make the situation light, and you can really consider how to apply your mindset when it comes to money. That's in my opinion one of the biggest things to build wealth. But let me go into this thing. I gave you those plays from before. Consider those if you want, but take a look at the rest of the market right now. You got a mixed bag here, some green, some red. Most of the stocks you see, the biopharma plays especially, they did a good job today. The biopharma stocks have been getting a lot of love lately. Man, even if you look at TRCH, this thing is shooting up. This one is a good company in my opinion, but I'm not putting money in there right now. I haven't done enough research in it. Again, if you ever get into these plays, do your own DD. Even for me, I don't know enough due diligence to get in on it. Let's look at our favorite. Zomedica. Whew. This thing is finally making a little bit of a run up. Okay. I think Zomedica still needs its, their next thing is, May 14th. That's when earnings are expected to come out. But if we take a look at this, guys, this is where I wanted to mention. Tesla is down. Because what you'll notice is this. Once Joe Biden put out that news of money getting the tax rate going up potentially and things like that, how do you think investors are going to react? And when I say the capital gains and all that's going up, it's for millionaires, right? People with money. You follow what I'm saying? People with some money. Let's take a look at our favorite fund here, S&P 500. People with money who are millionaires, and they notice this thing that, hey, if we take the money out now, we can pay less tax. Versus if we hold it off even longer, it may end up costing us more. Now, understand, people who are millionaires, they don't think in a 1 to 2 year time frame. They think decades, and some people even centuries. They really consider their generational wealth, okay? Those people are not going to sell out of the stocks, right? But you know who will sell out of the stocks? What we saw a lot of in 2020, a lot of people who came in the market with just trying to make quick gains, and you can make a lot of money. You can make $1 here, you can make a quick thing there, quick thing there, quick thing that. Imagine you got it on Tesla last year around this time. You would have made a lot of money, right? And if you are not considering to hold it, you are not planning this to be like the rest of your life foundation and building something out like that, you may consider selling out. Okay, if you're this is specifically from people who had a lot of money in this. You may consider selling out and pivoting into, like, let's say a more stable fund like this S&P fund. When the money starts pulling out like that, then we can start seeing some more red. Okay, even if we take a look at S&P was down, but if we take a look all the way at the bottom here for Bitcoin, wow, look at this. Bitcoin is now below 50,000. It's been a while since it's been this low, right? Man, even in the 1 month chart, it didn't hit below 50. So you can take a look and see this thing right now as well. When we get news like this, because understand that tax rate and stuff like that, it's going to affect people who are in Bitcoin too. It's investing. Capital gains, the government will get its money. Trust me, the government, there are a few things you can do here and there, but at the end of the day, they're going to pay you're going to pay taxes. And the market's going to overreact to whatever the news is. And when news like this comes out, you can expect it to be red. Now, if you want to put puts on some of these options and do things like that, you could potentially do it and, play it a little bit strategic in that manner. I'm not going to be doing it, but I can see a lot of people who are going to be doing it. Understand, though, this is not permanent, guys. This is not permanent. And I'm going to tell you this thing, and I'm so tired of having it repeat it. I'm sure you're tired of hearing it. Buy and hold, hold strong. We're going to get through this. You guys have been hearing it the whole time. Trust me, I feel the pain with you. But this is what it is. Sometimes you got to go through these periods, and depending on your investment strategy, your goals, you can kind of tailor how you want to play this thing going forward. All right, guys. All right, fam. This is everything I have for you. And with all of that said, consider how you want to play these stocks. I want you guys to win it. I want you guys to kill it. We are going to be building wealth. All right, we're not going to be making 100 grand in a day and then losing it. We're going to make 100 grand make another 100 grand, make another and another. And we keep doing this. But that's not going to happen in a 1 year time frame, 2 years, 3, 4, 5. This is lifelong generations, guys. Anyways, I'm getting on my preaching mood right now because I don't know. I just I feel for a lot of people who've been in poverty. I was just talking to my cousins today, and they don't live in America, and they are such a different lifestyle than what we have. So we take it for granted, some of this stuff, and you know, that's just what it is. All right, guys. You know, take care. Like I always say at the end of my videos, stay happy, stay healthy. Let's get wealthy.